everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've got another lovely video for you guys today, and this time it is once again another speed build video for you guys. And this house is a single mom artist home that I did for the 2 new kits that came out last month. Now it has been some time since the kits have come out, and I've been sitting on this video for a while, but I am finally sitting down to do the voiceover. And I'm really excited to show you guys what I created on stream last month, and I just love these kits. I think they're so fun, probably some of my favorite ones. I don't want to keep the intro too long, so let's hop right into the video. Okay, so starting off with this build, I want to say first off that I have been sitting on this video that was edited for the speed build portion. I have been sitting on this for quite some time now. I actually built this house on stream the day the kits came out, and the community and I decided that we were going to do a single mom artist home, and I loved the idea, and that is what we are creating today. And when I say that I've been sitting on this, I mean I literally have had it and been meaning to record the voiceover and been meaning to record in general and get this video out weeks ago. But I'm a really big procrastinator, and I do this with so many things in my life, whether it was school or work or like things with like Twitch or making a video, all this kind of stuff that I am supposed to get done like today. Like I make to-do lists, all that kind of stuff. I am the biggest procrastinator and I don't know how to fix it, but I am finally sitting down recording this. Actually, as we're sitting down and doing this, my friend Garrett is actually also sitting down and also doing a fun little voiceover for a build today. I guess you could say that we've really helped each other be productive tonight to get these videos recorded and get them edited and out for the world to see. But I'm finally glad that I'm sitting down to record this because I've got a lot of unfinished recordings that I've never done, so it's kind of nice to get this out. I want to say these new kits, when they were announced, I was really excited to see these kits in The Sims because not only did they incorporate things that people have been asking for a really long time, they also gave us some really nice items, and I just think they're fun kits that we can definitely utilize. And these kits are also really nice because they have so many different swatches and styles that you can choose from that goes really well with so many different kinds of build styles. And I think the thing that I really like the most about these kits is that they had so many swatches. So you had so many different versions that you could choose from to build, you know, Victorian houses. When it came to the nursery kit, to have like these beautiful Victorian nurseries or have more of a pastel kind of color. And then when it came to the artist kit that we got, it was really easy to have more of like a grungy kind of artist studio versus maybe one that's more well kept up. And I think that's so fun that they give us so many choices to choose from because as a builder, I like to have all the choices that I can. I also would totally recommend getting these kits if you are someone who is a game player and you really like family gameplay. The nursery kit is such a really great kit to have. And if you're also a builder who also loves to make family-based homes, again, the nursery kit is really, really good. And also if you're a builder, I really do think you would like the artist studio kit a lot because it comes with some great items. My favorite item is the ladder shelf that you can get. I think that one is probably hands down my favorite item of the kit. And again, they're good again for gameplay and for building. I really do think that you guys would like these. It is well worth spending the $5 for sure. So my idea for the build was to create a cute little base game friendly home that only used base game and the new kits because I really wanted to challenge myself. I don't really build base game a lot of the time. I like to utilize all the packs that we have, which I get can be really hard when you're trying to download a cute little starter home or just a build in general where it's base game friendly or it just has less packs. And sometimes it can be really hard to download a build when you do not own all of the packs that the game has. And I totally understand that. And I don't know why I don't build base game more. It's really fun and challenging. Base game has come a long way since 2014. So I definitely think it's a little bit more fun to be able to utilize the stuff that comes with base game now because we've gotten so many swatch updates over the years and a lot of new fun features that have been added. And it's kind of fun to do more restricted builds because it really challenges yourself. And as someone who loves to learn new things about building and become a better builder in The Sims, it's really nice when I decide to challenge myself and to be more out there with my builds, do different things that I've never done before, build community lots because I don't normally build community lots because for some reason building a house just comes easier for me. But it's so fun. Like just last week on stream, I built a graveyard to prepare for the new expansion pack that's coming out on October 31st. And I was really excited to step out of my comfort zone and make a build that I wouldn't normally do in The Sims. So For this build, there really isn't a story. It was a lot, like I said earlier, of my chat giving me ideas of what I could build with the new kits. And the single mom artist home is what we came up with. So it's a single mom who's an artist. She has a lovely little art studio in the back of the house to do all of her work. And she's got a brand new nursery for her baby. I really did not think of like a story that would go with this. Usually I always try to think of like some kind of like background story of like if there's a family moving in, what's the family like. But for this one, it's just, I didn't really have one. I just thought the idea would be kind of fun. So if you've got a gameplay going on where you have a single mom and a new baby, I really do think that this house would be perfect. I don't remember what the price is. I did not set myself a budget when I was doing this. I was just going to build and enjoy it and do whatever I thought looked good and just give it so much love. And I really did like how the living room was turning out. I thought that that couch was really pretty, and we kind of had like a more, I don't know really what vibe this house is. It's very much just like a family home. There really was no type of architecture that I chose. I usually like to stick to like mid-century or suburban because those are just kind of my favorites. It used to be modern, funny enough, but I tend to not build a lot of modern homes anymore. So I guess you could say this is kind of like a suburban home in a way. I mean, I don't really know how else to describe what this really is. It's like a family suburban home, and it's on the 20 by 15, maybe 2020 lot in Willow Creek. I cannot remember the lot size, but it's right next to the Pancakes household, where I think the house is there is Rindle Rose. I love redoing that house all the time. I think I have a base game version up on the gallery. I cannot remember. I had a lot of fun making this house. I thought it turned out so cute, and I love the aprons, by the way, from base game. I use those literally in all of my builds. So if there's one thing you can always count on, it is definitely those. Also, speaking of base game, while these kits came out, there's actually a big base game update that also came out where we got over like 600 swatches, was it? 635. We got a ton of new swatches for base game that came with like windows and other features that you could put in the house, and doorways, and like new doorways, new swatches for the doorways and doors. And it was just really cool to be able to have this brand new updated base game swatch. Is probably one of our biggest base game updates that we've had in a really long time. And it was really nice to have the team listen and give us more stuff, because I'm telling you, base game is not what it used to be when it came out 10 years ago now. We did not have everything that we have. We didn't even have infants. We didn't have toddlers. I think that we didn't have any of that. And now we have ghosts and pools and toddlers and infants. We've got all of these beautiful new swatches. I really do think that this is just such a fun game to play. And I love when we get all of these really fun new updates for The Sims. And I really do like how this house turned out for being just base game and the new kits. I was really surprised, and I think sometimes when I do pack restricted builds like this, I really do end up surprising myself at how good the houses turn out. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit biased since I built it, but I really was surprised at how well this turned out, and I love how the bedroom turned out as well. I love this window that I ended up using. I never use these windows because I feel like I can never do them justice and make them look nice, but these windows turned out really good, and I loved the pink look that we had going for the mom's bedroom, and I just thought it was so cute, very simple, not too over the top, and I think that's exactly what I kind of wanted. I'm getting a little bit better where I'm trying not to be over the top with builds where I am literally cluttering and putting stuff in every inch of the room. Instead, I'm trying to not be as like big into cluttered as I was and give it like a nice little look. And the nursery here is one of my two favorite rooms that I did for this house. The nursery in the artist's studio was by far my favorites because I loved playing around with the new kits that we got, and this wallpaper that we got in the Storybook Nursery kit is by far one of my favorites. And with this wallpaper, you can utilize this a lot in a ton of different builds, such as not only can you put them as murals in bedrooms or just wallpapers for a house, you could put them on sides of community lots, you could put them inside like libraries or museums to like highlight like the history of here's what The Sims used to look like, or here's what this city used to look like. And I think that's so fun. And it's really good for storytelling, which I really enjoy. I think if there are any kits that I want to see in The Sims, I would love to see a kit that is just like curtains and blinds, as well as one that is just rugs and one that is just paintings. Like those I would spend $5 on, because those are the kind of kits that I want. I would also take even more plants. I know we just had like a plant lovers kit. I would take even more, because that's how much I love plants in the game. I literally put them in all my houses in like every single corner. And here we are getting to the artist studio portion of the house, which I really, really loved. It was really fun to see all of the build items that was offered and then get to design the art studio the way I see fit. The way I did this is I wanted to have more of the rustic looking swatches for this art studio, because I really wanted the art studio to feel like it was lived in and well loved, and that the Sim that was going to live here, this was their passion and something that they really, really enjoyed. And so having the swatches where there's like paint on the floor and paint paint all over the table and the cart and the desks and paintings everywhere, and seeing the easel even covered in paint. I feel like those kind of swatches help tell a story when you're creating a build or doing gameplay or creating a sim. Like, having all of these different aspects in the game to help create a story is so fun. So I was really glad that The Sims added all of these incredible swatches. So basically, there are a ton of beautiful wood colored swatches that you can get for these items, and they all have a ton of swatches that cover having paint swatches on all the items, as well as also having plain colored swatches on all of them, so you can pick and choose what you want. So there are a ton of swatches that you guys can pick from that I think you're gonna really, really love. And as we're coming to a close on this video, I have to say I am really, really excited to build more of these kits and to also just build more in general with the stuff that we have coming with The Sims this year. And literally 2 weeks we have the Life or Death expansion pack coming out, and I'm really excited to have that aspect in the game because I feel like the gameplay and the build and buy and the cast, I feel like this is going to be amazing to help tell stories in The Sims, which is something I'm trying to get better at. And I think another thing that I'm really looking forward to as well is being able to tell stories, because I want to become a better storyteller in The Sims. And I definitely think the stuff that we have gotten this year with the Love Struck expansion pack and with these kits and the base game updates and the other kits that we got this year, as well as this expansion coming out, I really do think this is going to help so much with challenges that I'm doing and storytelling to get better at, as well as telling stories with builds. And I feel like this will be perfect for all of you guys, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And as we're coming to an end on this speed build today, I do have one thing to ask, and that is our question of the day, which is, what kit would you like to see brought to The Sims? What is an idea that you think would work well for a kit that you want to see in The Sims? Or a pack, what is something that you want to see? For me, like I said, I would love more rugs and curtains and blinds and all that fun stuff. I would love to see more of that in The Sims, but I would also love to see hobbies brought to The Sims. I think hobbies is like a big thing that I would want. And then after that, I don't think I can ever really think of anything that I'd want in The Sims. That's my biggest thing. And I think that's really all that I can say that I'd want. I think hotels would be really interesting. I feel like bands would be really interesting. I know those are 2 items people really want in The Sims, but I definitely think hobbies is going to be like my go-to. Back to the build though, I really do love how this build turned out. It is up on the gallery if you guys want to download it, Dabney_Mallory. It is base game and just the new storybook nursery kit as well as the art studio kit. So it'll be super easy for you guys to download if you have those 2 kits. And I hope that if you do download it, I hope that you guys enjoy. So that is it for this video today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this lovely speed build. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified every time I upload a video here on YouTube. But if I'm not posting videos here, you can catch me over on Twitch. We do a lot of building and legacy challenges and challenges in general and cast creations and crowd control streams. We do a lot of The Sims 4 over on Twitch. So if that sounds like something you guys would like, make sure to hop on over. I will have the link down below. It's just twitch.tv/Dabney_Mallory. But we have a lot of fun over there and I'm really excited. We're currently doing the Love Trope Legacy over on Twitch, which is where every generation is based off of a different love trope. And we're on Generation 3 and things are heating up for my Sims. I mean, teen that just got expelled from high school to run away with his werewolf girlfriend. There's a lot of drama happening over there. But anyway, I do not want to keep this video too long. I hope that you guys enjoyed and I cannot wait to see you guys next time with a new video. Bye everyone!